A young professional sits alone in a dark, messy apartment late at night. In one hand, a luxury car key fob. In the other, a phone screen showing a bank balance in the red. A woman poses with a designer handbag in a perfect mirror selfie. The reflection shows boxes of unpaid credit card statements piled behind her. A man sits in a leased luxury car parked outside a small rental apartment. He stares at the dashboard payment, alert, while neighbors walk past car. A woman scrolls Instagram late at night in bed. Her phone shows friends at fancy restaurants and on vacations. Her face shows quiet emotional pain. A couple takes smiling photos at an expensive restaurant. The man checks his credit card notification under the table. His smile is fake. A shopping addict stands in a bedroom filled with unworn designer boxes. She looks at her computer, showing a maxed-out credit card. Empty emotion. A middle-aged man stares at a retirement calculator, showing zero savings. Around him are leased cars, branded clothes, and expensive gadgets. Complete silence. A person returns home to an empty apartment after a night out. The luxury outfit comes off. The mirror reveals exhausted, lonely eyes. A group at a club takes photos for social media. Outside in the parking lot, one person cries alone in their old, cheap car. An older, financially free person walks past a young, fake rich person. One looks peaceful. The other looks exhausted. Invisible wealth versus visible debt. A person stands in front of a rented luxury car, posing for an Instagram photo. Behind the camera, the photographer holds a stack of unpaid rent notices. A woman checks her bank account after buying a designer bag. The screen shows $12 left. Her face shifts from excitement to frozen horror. Two friends sit on a bench. One talks about a planned vacation. The other smiles, but later goes home to a negative bank account and unpaid medical bill. A man in a luxury watch and suit sits in a coffee shop. He opens a personal loan app on his phone to pay for the watch. The interest rate is 24%. A young couple fights in their kitchen. Credit card bills are spread on the table. In the background, a photo of their expensive wedding hangs on the wall. A person looks at their 401k statement or retirement account. The balance is $0. On the floor, empty luxury shopping bags pile up like a graveyard. A woman lies awake in bed at 3 a.m. Her phone screen glows with a minimum payment due alert. Her partner sleeps peacefully beside her, unaware. A person returns a luxury item to a store. The employee scans a return. The customer's face shows relief mixed with embarrassment. The empty designer box sits on the counter. A group of friends at a bar. One person quietly declines a second round of expensive cocktails. Others judge them silently. The person then goes home to a rice and beans dinner. A final cinematic shot. A person stands at crossroads. One path leads to a flashy luxury car and designer store. The other path leads to a simple house and a peaceful sunset. A person stands in front of a mirror, peeling off fake luxury stickers from a cheap phone case. The phone case underneath is cracked and broken. A man watches a successful friend buy a house. He smiles and congratulates him. Later, in his car alone, he stares at his own rental lease and cries. A person's phone gallery. Perfectly curated photos of luxury dinners, vacations, and outfits. Swipe to the next photo. A screenshot of a debt consolidation loan application. A young professional attends a work party. Everyone wears expensive suits and watches. He looks down at his own borrowed blazer and fake watch. His hands sweat. A person sits in a dark closet surrounded by unworn designer clothes with price tags still attached. They hold a credit card bill in their lap. No one knows. A family posts a Christmas photo online. Matching pajamas, perfect smiles, a decorated tree with many gifts underneath. Reality. The gifts were bought on credit, and the family argued before the photo. A graduation photo. Cap, gown, proud parents. The graduate holds a diploma in one hand and a student loan statement in the other, hidden behind the diploma. A person scrolls through LinkedIn. Everyone announces promotions, new jobs, achievements. The person closes the app, looks at their own job rejection emails, and shuts their laptop. A person sits at a financial advisor's desk. The advisor slides a paper across. Net worth minus $45,000. The person stares at it. The advisor says nothing. The silence is heavy. Final shot of the video. An empty, beautiful luxury watch floating in dark water, sinking slowly. Above the water, a hand reaches down, but can't grab it. Fade to black. A person receives a "congratulations on your promotion" text from a friend. In reality, they were laid off 2 weeks ago and have been hiding it. They type "thank you" with a shaking hand. A person stands outside a luxury store, looking at a $5,000 handbag through the glass. Their reflection shows a ghost wearing the same clothes they have worn for years. A couple posts a date night photo at an expensive restaurant. Reality, they ate only appetizers and drank water. The main course was too expensive. They split the bill. A person's wallet is opened. Inside, maxed out credit cards, no cash, and a small handwritten note that says stop. The person looks at the note they wrote to themselves months ago. A person deletes social media apps from their phone, one by one. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Snapchat. Each deletion feels like removing a weight. Their face slowly relaxes. A person calculates how much they spent on looking successful in the past year. The total appears on a calculator, $34,000. They lean back in their chair, breathless. An empty apartment. A single cardboard box in the center, labeled important. Inside, photos of friends, a parent's letter, a childhood toy. No luxury items. This is what actually matters. An older person sits on a park bench, smiling peacefully. They wear simple, worn clothes. A young person walks past in full designer gear, looking anxious. The older person watches them with knowing sadness. A person writes a new budget on a piece of paper. The old budget, covered in luxury spending, is crumpled in the trash. The new budget has only essentials: rent, food, savings, therapy. Final cinematic shot. A person walks away from a luxury store, not looking back. They hold nothing. Their shoulders are relaxed. In the distance, the sun rises over simple rooftops. The phrase "looking successful cost me everything" fades into view. A person receives a wedding invitation from a wealthy friend. They calculate the cost of attending: flights, hotel, gift, outfit. The total is 1-800. They have 1-800. They have 200 in savings. They RSVP yes. A person lies to a friend about why they can't go on a group trip. Work is crazy. Reality, they are eating instant noodles alone, counting coin for rent. A person stands in a store, holding 2 items: a 20 practical item to need and a 200 luxury item they want. Their face shows the war between logic and emotion. A person looks at their parents' old photo album. Their parents are young, smiling, driving a beat-up car and wearing cheap clothes. The person looks happy. No luxury needed. A person sells a luxury watch online. They pack it in a box, tape it shut, and print the shipping label. Their face shows relief, not sadness. The watch is gone. The debt shrinks. A group of co-workers goes out for expensive drinks after work. One person orders only water. They watch others swipe credit cards for $18 cocktails. They feel shame, then slowly realize they feel smarter. A person cancels a magazine subscription, a streaming service, a gym membership they never use, and a premium app. Each cancellation notification pops up. Their bank account relaxes. A person sits in a park watching children play. They have no phone in hand, no designer clothes, no makeup. They are just present. Their face shows a peace they haven't felt in years. A person writes a letter to their future self. The letter says, "Don't buy things to impress people who don't care." They seal the envelope and put it in a drawer. The camera lingers. Final haunting shot. A mirror reflects a person's face, but the reflection slowly fades to show an older, poorer, tired version of them. The future if they don't change. The person looks directly at the mirror. Silence. A person declines a free trial for a luxury subscription box. The website says your first box is free. The person types in the chat, "Nothing is free. I'm done," then closes the tab. A person attends a free community event, a potluck in a park. Everyone brings homemade food. No one checks brands. No one asks about jobs. The person laughs with strangers. No photos are posted.